On his page, acting like the victim. Leave me alone, A1. So I found this phone that he had. I went through it. I confronted him about it. He was honest. Well, he tried to lie at first. He was honest. And he basically admitted that he had been entertaining, some women, to stay women, because my baby's right here. And, I told him, just be honest with me. If you're honest with me, then we can get through it. And he pretty much made it seem like he did it because we had been arguing a lot lately. And so I'm like, okay, well, we have another baby on the way. I just want to be on the same page. Let's just put it behind us one last time, and let's just move forward, right? We're going to have better communication, we can have kids, but if we don't have some type of foundation, communication, then it'll never work. So we put it behind us. So we come to Vegas for the Soul Train Awards, and I didn't want to come, but he asked me to come and Melody to come because he wanted us to come to the show. So we come. We're here for about 2 days, and he asked me to move to Vegas. And I'm like, no, I don't want to move to Vegas. And so he's like, well, can you at least consider it? And I'm like, no, I don't want to move to Vegas. It's not even considering it. I don't want to move to Vegas. This is not the place to have kids. This is not a place to raise your kids. And I just don't like it here. There's too many distractions. You already like to gamble. There's way too many parties going on every night. And it's just not the place that I want to be. So I said, sarcastically, well, you can move to Vegas, but I'm going to be in LA. And so he got really mad and said that he's trying to move our family somewhere where we can be a little bit more stable. And I basically said Vegas is not the place that I want to be. Why can't you just respect that I don't want to move to Vegas? We could move anywhere else. I just don't want to move to Vegas. And so he gets mad, and he's like, why would you tell me I could move to Vegas? You just want to live in two different places. And I'm like, I'm not really serious. I'm not really saying, yeah, babe, move to Vegas and I'm going to be in LA. We can live in two different places. I'm being sarcastic. So I took it as him just trying to find any reason to leave. So he left, didn't come back. He was out the whole night. And so the next morning, I didn't call him or anything because I'm like, okay, maybe he just wants to hang out with his friends, whatever. He'll be here by the time I wake up. So I wake up, he's still not here. And I'm like, the next morning, I'm like, so you really want to just stay out all night off of some fake argument that we had? You can't really be serious. And he's like, you're selfish. All you do is think about yourself. You want to wear the pants in the relationship. You want to be the king of the house, all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, and then he said, what made me mad is because every time we get into an argument, he starts talking about or alluding to getting a divorce or saying, as long as I get to see my kids, it's why do you got to take it there? So I said, you know what? I said, with the way you just get up and leave and disappear, I got to get back to LA and I got to get my mind right before this baby comes, because with the way you move, I'm liable to be alone at any given moment. And so he said, well, I'm preparing to be alone too. as long as I can see my kids Monday through Wednesday. I said, okay, well, we can just be separated then. And so he's like, not before I file first, you know. So the conversation got really, really ugly. We started like, you know, getting real disrespectful. And then so he blocked me. So I couldn't call him, couldn't get in contact with him. It was time for me to check out the room. He left, he never came back, didn't tell me where he was going, didn't hear back from him. So I had to check out the next day, and we ended up checking out of the hotel because it was time to check out. And then I ended up checking into another hotel. And we're in another hotel right now. We are not where Ray is in the Skylofts. I have not talked to him. He has not unblocked me. He has not called me, hasn't checked on me or Melody. So we're just here. And my car is here. And I'm trying to figure out a way to drive my car back because I'm over 8 months pregnant and I have to pee every 30 minutes. I don't want to have to stop in the middle of nowhere driving from Vegas to LA. That's a 4.5, 5-hour drive. So that, you guys, is everything that happened. I put that on my kids. That's it. That's everything that happened. It all started off a stupid argument because I said I wouldn't move to LA. And he took that and used that as a reason to stay out all night and hang out with his friends and not call, not check. Still haven't talked to him. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm over there, like, he can see me from his window. No, he can't because I'm not even there anymore because we had to check out. So that's the whole story. And I wasn't going to say anything because I just felt like I said too much. And, like, after the argument that we had, he posted that picture on his Instagram, and that's what ticked me off because it's like, why would we say all that to each other and then you block me and then you want to post a family picture? That's what makes me like, that's what ticks me off. But we'll see what happens when I get back to LA, but I don't want to be married anymore, period. I don't have time for this. This is not love. And I'm done. It's a divorce party, y'all.
Yo, this is for all the media outlets out there that's putting out these stories about me. Let me explain something to y'all because I don't think y'all understand who I really am. I am my family. I love my family. I've dedicated my life to my family. To insinuate that I would do anything to harm my daughter was just sad, man. I'm at the Skylofts right now, as you can see, and I just don't understand how somebody can get stranded if we never left. We've been right here. You stay right there. People gonna get into little arguments here and there that are small stuff that you can work out. But to take this to social media and create this crazy story about me leaving my baby in harm's way is not cool. Our circle needs to be tight like that and nobody should be able to get in. If we get into something big or small, we should be able to hug each other and love each other and listen to each other and understand what we need to do to make it right. How can I make adjustments? How can I compromise to make you happy? It goes both ways in a relationship. This is not it. I apologize for everything that's happening. We supposed to be at the tightest and at the strongest. We having another baby coming in, and these are not the things we supposed to do. The devil's working, but he's not working hard enough, and he will never work hard enough because my family is something that I will always die for, and the devil ain't ready to do that with me.